Slayer.
What's up, guys? My name is Hutch, and you're watching some gameplay from Halo Reach. And today I'm playing with Dr. Disrespect, Dunkus, and I cannot remember the other person in our party at the moment. So continuing on with the trend of breaking down my gameplay, I'm going to show you guys a game today. This is a game of Slayer Pro on Powerhouse. And we won, but my gameplay wasn't perfect because the people that I was playing against actually had sort of decent shots. I made the mistake last time of showing you guys gameplay against an entire team playing on the same TV, and I got some shit for that because really, how hard is it to beat a team of people that are all playing on the same TV? Okay, so I guess the other person in my party is Midnight. And I wasn't too familiar with him before this night, but apparently he's got a YouTube channel too. So let's start talking about the gameplay a little bit. There are points throughout this match where I decide to slow down the gameplay and show you guys some slow-mo clips of my DMR 1v1 fights here. So this is the first of them. First of all, I hit him with a nade, and then I hit him with 2 clean shots and take down his shields. And I could not for the life of me get that last headshot. Actually, you know what? That was a little bit of lag right there. I started this game with some noticeable lag. As you can see right there, I clearly got the headshot almost a full second before he actually died. And then the lag sort of evens out midway through the match, and I don't really feel it too much later on. So right now, my team is posted up. One of them looks like they're charging over there by himself on top DMR, and I fully expect to see a red X over there in a moment. And while we were focusing our attention on top DMR, we got flanked. If you noticed a minute ago, I saw a guy rushing me through the dormitory back there, but I also saw a guy standing in the open. I knew that I had time to get at least one shot off. And when I was doing Engineering Win and I had those guys appraising my gameplay and telling me what I was doing right and what I was doing wrong, none of them came out and phrased it like this, but one of the biggest things that my gameplay suffered from was that I was not being a team player whatsoever. And since basically the first day of playing Halo Reach, I've tried to put a major emphasis on taking care of my teammates. So if I see that my teammates are in a gunfight, I will do my best to hop over there and help them out. Alright, right now we are near the top of the rape room, and I make my way up to DMR. The rape room is actually called bathroom, I think, but I think COVID called the downstairs part the rape shower, like when the beta was going on, and so now we just call that area bottom rape room and top rape room, and then on the rape room ceiling. So here I'm on top rape room, and I'm moving my way up to DMR. We call this DMR because that's where the DMR spawns in regular Slayer. Hopefully you guys can learn a few call-outs throughout this too. The guy that I was shooting up there, that's called Ridge, I think. And this guy's coming on top DMR, and here I go in another gunfight. I knew that there was a person in bottom DMR right there, so I immediately shift my focus down to bottom DMR. I wait for him to pop out, and then as you can see in a minute here, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clean shots for a 5-shot kill. I probably, in reality, from that range, I probably could have slowed my shot down even more, but the spread worked in my favor right there. The rockets spawn every 3 minutes in Slayer Pro on Powerhouse. So I looked down at the timer after I got in that gunfight, and I called out to my team, rockets are up. At which point, Dunkus already told me, I'm already down here, I got the rockets. So here's another DMR fight right here. I land 4 clean shots, and I really embarrass myself, and it takes me 5 shots to get the last headshot. For whatever reason, when I'm in a gunfight with somebody who's strafing to his right, so on my screen, he's going left, I have a really hard time with twitching my crosshair to the left. And there I could have slowed my shot down and gotten the kill. Continuing on with the theme of teamwork, I saw a guy was attacking my buddy. I pop out and help him get the kill. I see this guy rushing again. This is pretty evident of their lack of communication and teamwork. I don't know if we were playing against a full party or if it was just a team of randoms. Either way, it wasn't very organized. These guys are pretty much textbook examples of what happens when you try and rush the enemy spawn by yourself in Halo Reach. And it's something that I've seen a lot of commentators, a lot of dudes on YouTube kind of slamming Halo Reach for when they say that, you know, the health is ridiculous, and you know, I've actually been in games with commentators that tried to play it like COD, tried to get up in their spawn, and when you do that in this game, you'll get punished for it. So here's another DMR fight. I missed the first shot. I get 1, 2, miss that 1, 3, 4, and then 1 for the headshot there. We kill each other at the same time. But if you notice, that guy was actually rushing me with sprint at first, and then he was charging at me. Now, if he's charging at me, that tells me right away, okay, this guy's going to try and melee me. The best way to deal with something like that is to just back up, try and strafe a little bit as you're backing up, and jump back. So that guy's out of melee range. He's running right at you, which makes a 4 or 5 shot really easy in that situation. Here's a mistake that I made, actually. I'd like to point out that, you know, I know coming from where these guys are taking gunfire from that they're at top DMR. I should have popped out of this little corner and helped them out. Here I get team shot and I lost. If it was a 1v1 little gunfight there, I don't know who would have won, but because I had 2 guys shooting at me, you know, basically in a 2v1 situation, if you're out of nades and it's just gun versus gun, very rarely are you going to be able to take 2 guys out. And again, I know I'm probably not going to kill these guys, but I'm just trying to put shots into them. That's called the dormitory. So on the blue spawn, down that little building over there, that's called the dorm in that little building area. That was a really poorly crafted sentence, but let's just keep going with this. So I see my teammates pushing into P2, and here is another area of my game that I really need to work on is my nades. And I look at my radar, I see 3 guys all around me. And if that was COD, I might have challenged him, but since it's Reach, I'm going to back off, let this guy rush me, chuck a sticky at the ground, and we're good to go. Here I got dudes all around me again, and so I decide the best course of action is just to get the fuck out of there. And so I regroup, head over to the rape room. Now I'm pushing my way up to top DMR. Now because this guy was already in a gunfight, I assume he had already taken damage. He hadn't, but I was still able to get a clean 5 shot on him. And so now looking at the timer, I know that rockets are up and no one's grabbed him. Actually, technically they were up 45 seconds ago. But my team has done a good job of timing at the power weapons and making sure that the other team doesn't get them. You know, and I said that I sucked with rockets the last time that I did a commentary, and a lot of you guys were like, well, how can you suck at rockets? Well, just watch me suck at rockets right here. I tried to anticipate where this guy's going to land, and I was just way off, and I ended up getting team shotted. So I dropped the rockets. That's the big power weapon. The rockets are going to be, it's basically the most important power weapon in the game. They can turn the tide of a game very easily. They can break a setup. These guys don't prioritize it. And here's another DMR fight. I immediately switch my focus to this guy. I'm getting kind of weak. I back off for a little bit, let my teammate jump in. Basically try and confuse him a little bit, jump up, and clean up the kill on that one. This guy's dead over here. They didn't prioritize the rockets, so I'm just going to run right back over and grab him again. And I mentioned it in Wood's video that he posted yesterday, but people that call out people for using rockets, they call them newbies, saying it's a newbie weapon. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be easy. It's a reward for winning the setup. This guy gets a direct impact on me with a noob tube. It's like in Modern Warfare 2, if a care package spawned every 3 minutes in the middle of the map that gave you, 4 Predator missiles, a good team would prioritize that and try and fight for it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out.